Okay guys, today the World Cup starts and I will be making a prediction video. And all these predictions will be right. And if they're not right, I will jump off a cliff. So, let's go. I think Mexico, playing at home, they should win this, no, not this whole tournament, this group. Like, they should top it. I'll trust South Korea. I'm gonna go Czechia. Czechia, second European nation. And I'll go Bafana, South Africa. Third, we go Switzerland, Canada. This is Canada's group, second World Cup. I think they'll have experience, but they won't top the group. Switzerland first, Canada second, and let's go Bosnia. They have a great song.
I'm from Bosnia, take me to America.
And I think Brazil will top this group. People are overrating Morocco, in my opinion.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
They're a good nation, hear me out. But I think they will not make it as far as people are putting them, because there's expectations now on them. Since they've already won the, not won, but since they made it far last World Cup. So Morocco second, Scotland third, and Haiti, we were just there. Actually, this is where Honduras was supposed to be until Haiti knocked them out. So yeah, that's great. Team USA are not topping this group. We go to Turkey. Turkey have some exciting talents. Arda Güler, they also have Kenan Yildiz, and in the back, I think they are strong enough. They have Suyuncu, Kabak. So yeah, Turkey, USA second. And you know what? Australia have some young talent, and Paraguay's star player just did get injured. So Australia third, Paraguay fourth. Germans should make easy group of all of their opponents in this group. But Cote d'Ivoire put second because Cote d'Ivoire just beat France. Who beats France? France have a super team. So Cote d'Ivoire second, third Ecuador, and Curaçao are just for the vibes. I trust the Japanese. The Japanese are a very well organized unit. And then I do not trust either of these teams. Netherlands and Sweden, both their managers are trash. Trash. Graham Potter for Sweden, trash. Netherlands, Ronald Koeman, trash. So yeah, but Netherlands have a better team. But Sweden have good attacking power, but I don't trust Sweden like at all. Sweden third, Tunisia. I wouldn't be surprised if Tunisia even like pop above one of these guys. I just don't trust them that much. Belgium, this is the easiest World Cup group here. Belgium, Iran, Egypt, New Zealand. That is the easiest group. That is what happens when you expand the tournament into 48 teams. And now they're talking about expanding it again. So this is what happens. Belgium first. Obviously, I'll put Iran second because I think they will be seeking revenge. They have been playing with a handicap now because the US says they have to leave the country every single time they have a match. So yeah, second Iran, third Egypt, and New Zealand are just there for the vibes. If you're relying on Chris Wood to score them gold, you're not making it far. Here's my shock prediction here. Spain are first, obviously.
I like them boys and I cannot lie.
Too much firepower. Uruguay have been on a downfall for a while. Marcelo Bielsa and Loco Bielsa start off very, very strong. But I just think the firepower is just going down. Like, there's a rift in the locker room now. Like, it's just been a lot of drama behind the scenes. And that's why they call him a Loco Bielsa. Like, it can go well, it can go bad. And I think it's going to go bad. Remember, I don't know if you guys have ball knowledge, but Loco Bielsa, he was manager for Argentina in 2002. Argentina topped their group for CONMEBOL, like for qualifying for the World Cup, with like 40 points. Like, I think that was a record or something. And they got knocked out in the group stage by Sweden and Nigeria and some other team. And that was a failure. And I think the same thing will happen here. I think Cape Verde, hear me out, they just beat Serbia. This is their first World Cup, but I think Cape Verde will surprise. Cape Verde and Uruguay third, and Saudi Arabia last. France should top this group. And I believe in Holland. I believe Holland will be on top of Senegal. And Iraq are just there. Argentina should top this group. People are saying the Champions Curse, but I don't think the Champions Curse will happen here. It's too easy. Way too easy. Argentina. I'll put Austria second. Austria second. Algeria third. And Jordan fourth. And then Portugal. Portugal's midfield is scary. Scary. Portugal first, Colombia second, and then I'll put Uzbekistan third actually, because I just think Fabio Cannavaro as a manager is a good thing for the Uzbeks, especially since they have a good player in Kusanov from Manchester City. Alright, England first obviously, Croatia second, and Panama third. Ghana just sacked their manager and they're on a pretty bad form. So you know what? Panama will compete it. We're going to continue. We're going to pick the best third place teams because now the best third place teams continue to the next round. So here we go. I think Senegal will make it through. Now Uruguay. No, you're not making it through. You're not making it through. If Uruguay makes it through, I will eat. What will I eat? I'll eat 20 bananas. Let's put it that way. Ecuador make it through. Australia. I don't think Australia beats Paraguay, so I don't think Australia makes it through. Algeria should beat Jordan. Algeria should beat Jordan. Egypt beats New Zealand. I don't think Panama beats Ghana actually. Sweden should beat Tunisia. Should. Scotland should beat Haiti. Uzbekistan. Do they beat DR Congo? I'm not sure. Does South Africa beat South Korea though? That is a good question. Bosnia should beat Qatar. And how many do I need? I need one more. Ooh. Starting to regret this Uruguay because Uruguay could beat Saudi Arabia. Now that I think about it. But you know what? No. I'm going bold. Bold predictions only. Uzbekistan should make it through. Germany should beat Scotland. I am 99% sure Germany beats Scotland. Or else I will, what will I do? I will run my street naked. That's how sure I am. Gotcha. France should beat Sweden. Sweden, Graham Potter, they're going out. Sweden's manager actually wore a Texas cowboy hat, to training. Yeah, just because of that, you should just be knocked out of the tournament. Czechia or Canada, they're playing in LA. I think Canada will beat Czechia, actually. I believe. Jesse March has a good project going for Canada. Japan or Morocco? Oof, this is a tough game. Tough game. But I think it's due. Japan are due a deep run in a World Cup, and Japan will make it through. Colombia, Croatia? I think... Yeah, Colombia. Croatia have an aging squad, honestly. Alright. Spain, Austria, Spain. Lamine Yamal should make easy work of this. Turkey and Bosnia, it's the end of the road. Bosnia's great song, it's over. Turkey have too much talent on that. Belgium, Algeria, I could see an upset here, but Belgium should beat Algeria. Brazil, Netherlands, that's a good game. Really good game. Gonna be played in Houston. But I think Brazil will make it. Brazil will make pretty easy work of Ronald Koeman's awful tactics. Alright, Cote d'Ivoire and Norway. These are two teams who I believe are dark horses, who are underrated teams. But I think Holland is just too much to overlook. Holland's firepower is just on another level. Then we go Mexico contra Ecuador. Mexico are playing at home. They're playing in Mexico City Stadium. It is their game to lose. Mexico goes through. Ecuador have a great defense though. I will say that. One of the best in the tournament. But where are the goals going to come from Ecuador? That's my question. And look out for Mexico, 17-year-old Gilberto Mora. He is due a big move to Europe, so I think Gilberto Mora is the next big thing. England, Uzbekistan, come on. Uzbekistan are about to get destroyed. Argentina, Cape Verde. I think Argentina will be, no, I know Argentina will be Cape Verde. It'd be very funny if Iran beat the US the day before 4th of July. And Iran does have, like, some hidden gems in there. If Taremi is called up for the World Cup, I'm not sure, I haven't looked at it. Taremi plays for Inter Milan, but my brain says the US, like, have way too much. The US have too much power to lose to Iran. So, anyways, Switzerland, Egypt, I think, the Swiss should be able to beat Mo Salah. Portugal, Senegal, this could cause an upset. Senegal have some very good hidden talents in there, but Portugal's midfield is just too good. Too good. Alright. Germany, France, oh my god, what a game. I just think the French have too much. It's just too much. Like, Germany did struggle against the US, but the Côte d'Ivoire did just beat France, actually. But I just think France are just going to be in full-flowing mode at this point. Canada, Japan. End of the road for Canada. They're playing in Houston. You're not playing in Canada no more. And Japan's group is just... Japan just has a great team overall. They have the top goal scorer of the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. What's his name? Ueda? And I think he will shine in this tournament. Japan go through. Colombia, Spain. Even though Colombia did beat Spain, like in 2023 or 2024, something like that, this is not the same Colombian team. James Rodriguez is way too old, and they're still giving him the number 10 shirt. Yeah, Spain, too easy. And you know what? I'm going to go here, Turkey. Turkey, I think the farthest they've made it was 2002. They made it to semifinals. And I think Turkey will make another deep run. Belgium, everyone thinks Belgium is like the golden generation. No, this generation is not the same. This generation, they only have Jeremy Doku, and that's it. Brazil, Norway, oof. This is a tough game, actually. People will say, oh, Brazil. But Norway, they were able to knock out Italy. This is why Italy's not in the World Cup, because of Norway. And Norway are known as giant killers. But you know what? I think Carlo Ancelotti, their manager, Brazil's manager, is too brilliant to lose against some plumbers in Norway. Like, it's literally Holland and some plumbers in Norway. So, Brazil. That's a little disrespectful, actually. Norway has some pretty good stars, like Anthony Nusa, Alexander Sorloth, so yeah. Sorry to the plumbers in Norway. And this is the upset. Here is my upset, actually. Mexico versus England. People would say, oh, easy work for England, blah, blah, blah. Do not underestimate Mexico playing at home in El Estadio Azteca. And England are going to suffer in the heat. I can just sense it. Early exit for England, Mexico go through. Argentina, USA, oh. I can't say the same for this, bro. The US just has no pedigree, no history, and Argentina, they're just gonna run circles around the US. Argentina go through. Portugal, easy work of Switzerland, in my opinion. Their midfield is scary. That's just the only reason, honestly. As long as they do not play Ronaldo. If Portugal plays Cristiano Ronaldo, starts them, they will lose. Ronaldo is 40 years old. You cannot expect him to keep pushing it. Let's start from the bottom here. The GOATs. Messi versus Ronaldo. But I don't think either one of these will... I don't think Messi or Ronaldo will actually do anything in this tournament. They're too old.
Man, shut your... Relax and take notes.
There has to... And I think Portugal will beat Argentina in this situation, because Argentina have already won the World Cup last year, and I think they just won't have it in them this time around. I think that Messi already accomplished his dream goal. He won the World Cup. He does not care. He's in paradise now. Portugal are hungry. They have never made it to the World Cup final. Never. So Portugal go through. And then Brazil, Mexico. Oh, yeah. End of the road for Mexico here. You're not playing in Mexico. Look at this route. Mexico. And now they're in Miami. Brazil should win. And Miami has a good Brazilian community. So Brazil should make easy work of Mexico. And then Spain should beat Turkey. End of the road for Turkey. Lamine Yamal should, like, destroy them. France, Japan. Here is my upset. I think too many cooks in the kitchen here. France have a lot of firepower, but are they going to clash? Is dictator Mbappe going to? And I think yes. Japan are going to be my underdog for this tournament. Semifinals, Japan, Spain. Do I go for the mad stuff and say an Asian country will make it to the final of a World Cup? And I just don't see it. I think Spain are just too much. They're just a well-built unit. You have Pedri, Gavi, Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres is not on that conversation, and their goalkeeper, Spain's goalkeeper, all three of them, top class. I'd say the best three goalkeepers behind Belgium. Like, it's just too good. Spain. Brazil, Portugal, Conquistador versus the Conquisted. I think actually, this will show, like, the tactical brilliance of Carlo Ancelotti. Brazil will beat Portugal. That midfield of Portugal is scary though. Bruno Fernandes, João Neves, and who was the last one? Vitinha. I think Brazil should beat this because I do not trust Roberto Martinez. If your head coach is a manager that managed Wigan Athletic, you should not trust him. And Portugal trusted him, and this is where they'll pay. Brazil will make it to the final, and the final will be Brazil-Spain. And actually, you guys think I would say Spain, but I think Brazil, because I saw a stat the other day, and it said that a European nation has never won in American soil. And when I thought about it, I think that is true. Someone double check right quick. 1998, when they played in the USA, Brazil won. Brazil also won in Brazil. Uruguay won all the way back in the day. No European nation has won in the Americas, so Brazil are your World Cup champions. Neymar gets his trophy, and all of these predictions will be right, or I will... What will I do? I will fly to China and become a monk.
Stop the cap.